Hey, y'all want to know what I think funny? I got 8 people in here. Ain't never one of y'all said nothing. Y'all scared of T, ain't it? Y'all scared of me, ain't it? Y'all scared of me like Baumgarder scared of Claressa, ain't it? Y'all scared of me, bro. Yeah, y'all scared. We finna have a conversation today. We finna talk about it today. Y'all scared of me, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, y'all scared of me, ain't it? Y'all scared of me like Baumgarder scared of Claressa, ain't it? That's why some of you think. Oh shit! These boys, yeah, y'all gone now. Hey, yeah, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all scared, ain't it? Y'all scared? Oh man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Boxing Wiz, what's good, Boxing Wiz? Shout out my guy, Boxing Wiz. Appreciate you just stopping back. I'm gonna drop the link, man. I'm gonna drop the link for you. The was cap. The slap was capped. Let's talk about it. I heard Greg Hackett say that too this morning. The slap was capped. I ain't really sure. I hope Greg come through here today so I can ask him exactly what that meant too when he said. I hope Greg Hackett come through here too so I can ask him what he meant right when he said. I see. I got y'all talking to me now, right? It was letting people just sitting in here. Ain't nobody said nothing. As soon as I said y'all, I got y'all talking in here now. I got y'all talking in here now. Right. Cause I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Now, are we talking about the degree of the slap before we get into the reasoning, right? I want to talk about the reasoning. But I think Pop actually talking about the slap itself. You know what I mean? I mean the reasoning for the slap, but the slap itself, right? I'm not even talking about the degree of the slap. Right? For me, it's not even the slap itself, right? It's the reasoning for the slap, the tension building that got us to the slap. I got 13 people in here, and I'm gonna let y'all know. And I'm gonna let y'all know before it's too long, because y'all be like, oh, Southern T like Claressa. So because he liked Claressa, I realizing you hate Claressa. So because you hate Claressa, right? But I'm gonna let you know, I got bitches who look just as good as Baumgartner. I got women, I'm gonna say women because they gonna come through here because I'm gonna ask them to. So y'all can know ain't no cap in my motherfucking rap, right? Follow my Twitter. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. So I got chicks who look like Claressa. I got chicks who look like Baumgartner. I got chicks, you know what I mean, who look like today. I can hit them up right now on this live stream, right now, right? They can holler at y'all, you know what I mean? So it ain't cause Southern T like Claressa or cause Southern T like Baumgartner. Y'all think Baumgartner drop dead gorgeous and Baumgartner is drop dead gorgeous. Y'all be hating on Claressa, but I see y'all call other people sexy who don't look nowhere near as good as Claressa, right? So this ain't no I like one and I don't like the other, right? I got women who look just as good as Baumgartner. They ain't got the money Baumgartner back. So yeah, so what they tell you? They look just as good as Baumgartner without the millions of dollars. They look like Claressa Shields, just good Claressa Shields without the millions of dollars. So what they tell you? So this ain't me liking nobody and not liking them. I could like you, nigga. I could like you, right? And I still tell you about yourself if you're wrong or if you're right. I'm not the person who let me liking you sway my judgment, right? I'm not the person who let me liking you sway my judgment. That's why I don't got one girlfriend. That's why I got 8 of them. You know what I mean? That's why I got 8 of them, right? Because I'm not really going to go for all that bullshit just because I like you. Just be just because I like you. You know what I mean? Just because that must not have been for you then, Boxing Wiz. You took it as if I was talking to you. I ain't talking to you, Boxing Wiz. You're not a woman, Boxing Wiz. So why would I even be directing that towards you? Right? That wasn't for you. It's a pause because you caught it. You know, it's a pause because you thought that was for you, right? Because you thought that was for you. But I digress. But I digress. Just because I like you, just because I like you, don't mean I'm gonna let you get away. That don't mean I'm gonna let you get away with anything, right? So this ain't the basis of that right now. This ain't the basis of that conversation, right? This ain't the basis of that conversation. And then I don't give a damn how hard she slapped her. I'm talking about the reasoning for people slapping her, right? Because people seem to think that Claressa Shields is just so wrong, right? I know it's because y'all niggas really colors. You know what I mean? It's because y'all really colors, right? But anyway, Claressa is from Flint, Michigan, y'all. Hey, look, it's certain places in the world. It's certain places in the world you just know. You just know how when certain shit is said, when certain shit is done, it's just certain places in the world you know that it's not going to go how you think it's going to go. And then there's some places in the world who literally just talk shit for fun. They think talking shit is fun. Like they think they can talk to people any kind of way that they want to talk to people, right? Everybody not going for that. Some of y'all let white people call y'all nigga. Yeah, so I know some of y'all can't, some of y'all can't, nah, some of y'all can't even, some of y'all can't even have an input in this conversation. Some of y'all let anybody talk to y'all any kind of way. I know it. Like some of y'all let white people call y'all nigga. You know what I mean? Some of y'all think that's okay. So of course you're not gonna understand why Claressa Shields will slap a bitch for saying I beat your ass. Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't understand it. Because you'll let somebody call you a derogatory statement just because. Because they didn't call you a bitch. They called you a nigga. A different ethnicity called you, and you cool with that. I don't give a fuck how close we is. None of my white friends have ever called me nigga. So I don't expect some of y'all to understand where she coming from. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all are exactly like Alyssa Baumgarder. Y'all talk away on the internet where you safe. Y'all talk from safe places. And then you see a person and you, oh, hey, how you? Hey, it's all no, my nigga. No, my nigga. No, my nigga. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was hilarious. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny. I thought it was one of the funniest shit. It was the best fight of the weekend. Fuck is you talking about? It was the best fight of the weekend to me. I thought it was funny. I thought this shit was funny, man. Jake Paul invited her. Jake Paul invited her to the MVP event, and he went there and he slapped one of his biggest headliners. Man, I thought that shit was hilarious. Boxing Wiz, what's good? What you got to say on the Boxing Wiz? What's good, Boxing? What you got on the Boxing?
What's good, bro? Yeah, no, that shit was unexpected, bro. I mean, like, I never want to see like Alicia Baumgarder getting hit, bro. Oh man, she's fine shit. I'm not gonna lie. And she just came off that
Yeah, bro.
DDG stream, bro. She
And
got
then look,
getting some streaming motion.
people
This DDG
forget that's
stream was
not the
just a
first
year
time.
ago.
People think that's not the first time Claressa put hands on her. It's not the first time. Remember, people forget. People still think this girl playing. The girl that's playing is the one that everybody defended. That Alyssa is playing. Claressa is dead ass serious. If you ain't figured out by now, if you ain't figured out by now, you know what I mean. But I tell y'all, people say it's unladylike, it's unladylike. First of all, these women are boxers. She not your lady no way. So you saying she should be a lady don't affect her. No, she got a man. I'm sorry if y'all don't know. She got a man. She's probably finna get married. Right. So she got a dude. So her being ladylike to you don't matter a damn to her. I want my woman to not give a fuck about what you think about her, because that's my woman. You get what I mean? So us thinking that she's ladylike, if I'm telling you, I like her more now. I like her more, right? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, right? She's from Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? That's the kind of woman you need next to you. Some of y'all, all right now, some of y'all women just gonna sit there and watch you get stumped the fuck out and shit. Nah, I need my baby to know how to work the shank. I need my baby to know how to work the Glock. I need my baby to know how to work them hands. You feel me? Because you never know what the fuck gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's to each his own is what I'm to each his own. Some of y'all like Baumgarders, look cute, nice, petite, right? Some of us like Claressa Shields, thick, dark, and strong. You know what I mean? I happen to like both. I happen to like both. You get what I'm saying? Look, I happen to like both, right? But this ain't even about that. But I know some of y'all go automatically say, because you like Claressa, I like Baumgarder too. So you can throw that shit away. You can throw that shit away, right? I like her too. My baby mama look just like Baumgarder. If I'm being real with y'all, look like Baumgarder. Newsflash. I got a girl coming here, Just Jazz. My partner, my ace boom cool. Means Just Jazz been in these streets. When I go out, Just Jazz is my go out partner. Just Jazz like the same thing I like. And she just happened to like me too. She looked just like Claressa. She looked like Claressa Shields. She looked like Claressa, dark skin, made up. You know what I mean? So this ain't no. I like one. I like all. I think all women are beautiful, right? It be y'all calling these women ugly and shit. Claressa ugly and shit. I'm like, bro, ugly. I don't know. I don't see the ugly part, but I digress. And I literally won't even go talk about this shit, but I see it became a lot bigger than well, I ain't gonna say it than I thought because it's Claressa Shields. Whatever Claressa Shields do, it's gonna be top news. It's whatever Claressa Shields do will be top news, right? Whatever she say, whatever she do, because she run women's boxing, right? So I get that. So I can't say her smacking Baumgartner. I didn't think he was gonna get this big, but I say this. I didn't think people was going to be like was gonna pull the unladylike card, right? I didn't think the unladylike was coming because these women been talking shit to each other for how long? And it's not the first time that Claressa Shields touched on her either. Not the first time. At this point, if Baumgarder don't hop in the ring with her, that just clearly should let y'all know that she never actually really wanted to get down with her. She didn't touch her twice in public, my nigga. You didn't touch me twice in public. You didn't touch me twice in public. And you still got people on YouTube talking about manners and shit. Manners this, manners that. Lady like this, lady like that. Lady like this. Well, it's a lady versus the lady, damn fool. It's a lady versus the lady, damn fool. So how you go tell a woman? How you go? First of all, y'all niggas shouldn't even be in women business no way. Y'all should be in these women businesses no way. You know what I mean? Pat Pooch was standing there. Pat Pooch was standing there with his woman just look. He wasn't even in the business. Y'all more in the business. Y'all more in the business than the nigga is who giving her dick. Y'all more in her business than the nigga is who in her business. If y'all don't like Claressa, man, just talk about the other women. You know you only talk about women's boxing when Claressa involved. Do you know this? You only talk about women's boxing when Claressa involved. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress, man. I thought Pop was gonna come up here, right? Pop said it was cap. I wanted to know exactly what he was talking about when he said it. But does that mean like it was staged? It was staged or something? I hope Greg come through so I can ask Greg his goddamn self. Right? I probably need to go hit Greg up and be like, Greg, what the hell were you talking about? So I saw Pop came here and said the same thing that he said. And I was wondering what he meant when he said it too. You know what I mean? But I digress, man. Was it?
I don't know how cap though, because it's like we all seen that joint, and then Claressa
right. That's why I'm a little confused. Exactly what he meant.
And then Claressa just went on Twitter and said she did it.
I mean, yeah, we saw it. So we saw it. Like we saw it. Like the pictures I get on my header are literally the pictures from the event. Yeah. Like we saw these. Like I think they saying something different. Like I don't know, really. Like it's not cap because we most definitely saw a slapper, right? Now I don't think it was
for real.
She most definitely got slapped though, because if you look at her frame, if they saying that it didn't land, if you look at her frame reaction, right? If y'all seen the video, if you look at Baumgartner's frame reaction, now Claressa slapped her for sure. Claressa slapped her for sure. The frame reaction tell you everything that you need to know.
Out there for sure, show, and I hate it. I'm not gonna lie.
If that's what y'all saying, right there, the smack didn't land. The smack for sure landed. The smack for sure landed. If that's what y'all saying. Pop was good.
Was good.
Yeah, the homie Pop.
Man, I don't know, T. I watched that shit like 4 times. I ain't see no damn connection.
Yeah, you can't see it, Pop, because the bald head dude in the way. You not gonna see the hand hit her face. But what you see is Claressa didn't even slap her hard, right? Claressa just wanted to touch her. Like I'm on some forensic shit right now, y'all. If y'all don't know, I got an uncle who the chief of police. Anyway, but I digress. I'm on some French. Then Claressa reached in real quick. Boom. It wasn't a hard slap. She didn't draw back. She just wanted to touch her real quick. And look at her friend. Her friend, you can't see the slap because the bald head white dude is in the way of you actually seeing it. But look at Alyssa's friend reaction to it. Look at her friend reaction. She said, Baumgarder friends there. Nah, she slapped her. She touched her for sure. I don't think she slapped the shit out of him, right? But he was one of them. Like I said, Heard on male Charlo, not Caleb Plant on mild Charlo. It was Heard on male Charlo, not Caleb Plant on mild Charlo. Kind of follow through. And my thing is, that's not our, if you know, that's not our first time seeing Claressa put hands on Baumgarder in public. Second time we seen this. So for y'all still to be like, Claressa is, you know what I mean? She is. She mean what she say. She mean what she say. And they both had security. So I saw who it was. Cam J said, oh, she did that in front of security. So what about the other time she put her hands on it when they didn't have no security? But yeah, go ahead. Some people ain't playing, bro. She ain't playing. Did y'all hear the dude that knocked her down? Did y'all remember him say she pulled a knife on me? She pulled a knife on me. Y'all think that girl capping? y'all think y'all think that little Flint, call it what you want. Y'all think that little Flint hood rat capping? She ain't playing, bro. She's not playing. She ain't playing. She ain't playing. That's the like you can say what you want. That girl got the heart of a lion, though. All this, she don't want to fight. It ain't a person alive Claressa don't want to fight. Afraid to fight. Did y'all just see the two bitches she got out the ring with? That bitch was my height. She wasn't quite my height, but she was 6 foot, though. I digress. That girl ain't playing. We know. I know who playing, and it's the cute light skinned one with the pretty smile. That's the one. That's the one that's playing, the cute light skinned one with the pretty smile, with the amazing body shape, and the six pack that I love so much. And I love how her waist just separate from her hips because she still got lady thighs on top of the muscle. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Because y'all swear I only like Claressa. Newsflash me. I like just about every woman. Goddamn. My problem, if y'all ever see me looking down, if y'all, bro, when my partners and shit bring that girls around me, bro, hey, how you doing, nigga? And I'm looking the other way. Because I ain't even trying, because I know me. I ain't even trying to go there. I don't want to know. I'm looking at the flow. I'm looking at the flow, bro. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the fucking flow, bro. Judah was good, so it ain't no Claressa things. I like Baumgarder too.
So look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't want to be that guy this morning, right? But I'm gonna be that guy, bro. Because I know we all like Claressa, bro. We know.
I'm the other guy, Judah. You actually on board with everybody else. I'm the other guy, but go ahead.
Yeah. So look, what I'm saying is, we all love Claressa. She's legendary, and we getting to witness it in real time. So real boxing fans appreciate that we witnessing greatness in real time, right? But we give her way too many passes, bro. Listen, Claressa was out of line, bro. And you telling me this the second time she done put hands on Baumgarder? Let me tell you why she out of line. These two women have already come to the conclusion that Baumgarder is probably too small to actually be able to fight Claressa, realistically. But you keep putting hands on this girl, and she can't get it back in the ring. So if she sue her, bro, like, I can't say Baumgarder wrong because Claressa knows. Go ahead.
Judah, why did Claressa put hands on her? Why do she do it? You think I'm gonna see Errol Spence and start talking shit to Spence?
Nah, I get you, but this what I'm saying. I guess I'm saying it from this point of view. Let's say Baumgarder play the people on her. Everybody gonna say Baumgarder wrong. But how's she gonna be wrong, bro, if Claressa know this girl can't get it back in the ring? You feel me? But you keep putting hands on her. So I mean, I'm just saying, she played the people on her, bro. I don't see, because I can't. I'm not gonna fight you in real life. We can't get in the ring together. But we keep having words with me.
Do we know you're not gonna fight me if you tell me you gonna beat my ass? They sound like somebody that want to fight. They sound like somebody that want to fight. If
But we know
if I tell you, Judah, I beat your ass. Judah, I beat your ass. What that mean?
Right, but I think the size difference is noticeable. But they have a significant size difference, bro. I don't think
So stop telling me. So stop telling me you gonna whoop me then.
Yeah, that part,
right.
that part right there, Judith. Like just like the shit I don't like about Alicia, right? And I'm not the big Claressa fan, but what I don't like about Alicia is she just making her damn point to say something about Claressa when it don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you keep running your mouth. Then I see you and you want to like talk shit because
I'm small. I'm little. I'm little. No, I'm not going to fight. I'm little. I'm not going to fight. I'm finna beat your little. I'm finna beat your Judah. I'm finna beat your little ass in here.
If we was at the cookout and there was a bunch of niggas that was there, that'd be like, hey, y'all got 30 seconds. She wouldn't talk like that.
Right.
But she talked like that because she got
definitely shouldn't run her mouth.
Man, I'm just saying, like Claressa runs her mouth too. But when you see her, she got the same energy. Alicia don't. I'm tired of like
we understand. We
met Claressa for standing on her energy, bro. We met at Claressa for standing on what we know she is.
But this what I'm saying, because y'all right, I'm gonna be real with you throughout this whole situation. Even other people like Champside, I rock with Champside, but he stands 10 toes with Claressa, and I don't blame him. We all like Claressa for what she brings to the sport. My thing is, at what point is she held accountable for her behavior? Right now she is very disliked amongst a lot of the fan base, but because of her antics. And I'm just saying, this don't help her, bro. This don't help her, bro.
She's been disliked, Judah. She's always been disliked. Where you think that? Hey, where you think that attitude come from? She always been disliked. Always been that. Always been ugly. Always been the hood rat. Always been the. She always been there, bro. She always. That's where the drive came from.
That's all I'm saying. But and I'm not saying that. Okay, this girl was talking. They grown women, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I'm from the streets too, so I understand street justice. She gave Alicia some street justice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that if Alicia do go the other way, because I can see that happening. It might not happen though, but I'm just saying if she go the other way and she plays some real politic police type stuff, I can't say she wrong, bro. You said she done put hands on this girl twice now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
the first time she put hands on, well, she did put hands on. She Alicia pointed and she smacked her hand. She smacked her hand out the way. So I guess she did. Yeah, but she touched her before. Like, this ain't her first time touching Alicia. She smacked her this time, but she didn't touch her and bow down on her before. My thing is, bro, Alicia, I'm heavy in this. I've been heavy in women's boxing for years, right? Bro, every time Alicia get a chance to, and I don't know if it's promotion telling her to do that, but every time you put a camera in front of Alicia, she's saying something about Claressa. If you not gonna fight a person, stop what you doing, bro. You at this point, bro, what you doing? Like, you saying we not gonna fight, but you gonna keep talking shit about me? You gonna disrespect me, but you not gonna fight me? I'm gonna make you fight me.
And I just want to say, for the record, the only reason I use Champside name because he's somebody who's been real vocal about defending Claressa, but he just represents a large number of people like you. You know what I'm saying? And other people.
I know they. Name dropping too now.
Yeah. And I get why y'all defend Claressa, like you said, but she got a lot of attacks early for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, how long do you attack? I mean, how long do you defend Claressa when she keeping up the antics?
I personally think it's boxing, bro. This shit happen all the time in boxing, bro. I saw Riddick Bowe jump kick a nigga off a car, bro. So people need to quit acting like niggas be talking about old school, bro. What's y'all nigga? Claressa a throwback fighter. Talk your ass off.
Yeah.
News. She a throwback fighter too. Talk your ass off. If you drop Claressa in the fucking 80s, nigga, she'll still be fucking Claressa Shields, nigga. She a throwback fighter, bro. That's what this is her personality. I'm not expecting her to be nothing else other than what I know her to be. She a dog. She don't give a fuck what you think. She don't give a fuck what's lady like. Right. I'm a fighter, bro. I'm a fighter, bro. She don't care. You know what I'm saying? Baumgarder be talking like she don't either. But one of them folks is not playing, and the other one is. One person is not playing. One of them not playing. The other one is.
Yeah, I'll be defending Claressa too, bro. But on some other stuff, the whole stuff come up with her between Papoose and Remy Ma. I'm riding for Claressa, because I'll be on the rapping channel.
Let me put these on the front of my. I ain't put these on the front yet. Now go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, all the rap fans, you go to them rap channels, they all side with Remy Ma because they rap fans. But I'm a boxing fan, so I side with Clarissa. So it ain't like I dislike her. You see what I'm saying? It's just the fact that now again, let's talk about Baumgarder because I can't argue with you because
Y'all
I
ain't
don't know
gotta be
exactly
scared.
what you think
Y'all
about
ain't gotta be scared to speak in the chat. Y'all speaking to everybody else chat. Say what y'all gotta say. I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
it.
We on the internet. We on the internet. Have your opinion.
Yeah,
Don't be scared.
yeah,
Don't be scared.
yeah. I defend her.
So,
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what Baumgartner said, no, about her. So what I got from it, what I heard is though she just say stuff like, "I'm the GOAT." Now, if Clarissa take that personal, that's kind of on Clarissa. She just too competitive. If she can't say, if she don't feel like she the bitch, you see what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what I'm getting from it. Cause I don't know exactly what she's saying about Clarissa. All I ever hear her say is that she the best woman fighter in the world.
I'm the standard. Yeah, I'm the standard. There is nobody above me. Yeah, yeah. Facts.
Yeah. So
But
so
yeah,
is that what Clarissa mad about? Is that what Clarissa is mad about?
now with them it's actually personal. It goes deeper than just I'm the best type. Now with them it's personal because they used to be friends. If you remember, Baumgartner fought on Clarissa undercard. A lot of folks don't even remember that.
That's crazy. They from the same state, but that's why it's crazy that they hate each
Yeah,
other like that.
exactly. Like they used to be close. That's why, like, if people like boom, let's talk about it. Let's get into the other side of it, right? And they women, so it's even deeper with them, right? Clarissa coming from a place of where we used to be tight, and I feel betrayed. That's a different anger, Judy. Like that's a different kind of you. Oh damn, I thought you was with me, but you really wanted them. You know what I'm saying? You just like them in a sense. That's what Clarissa on like. This bitch, I like this bitch, and this bitch go boom, do this to me, go do this. How do you? And we supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's where it's coming from. The play. That's
Right.
why it went there because they was cool on that. That nigga Baumgartner fought on her undercard already. Baumgartner said I never fought on her undercard. She already did. And then Clarissa came to the locker room, gave her, a handshake and all that shit. Them folks got a history, but they used to be cool though.
Right.
So they really,
But I'm gonna tell you
it
something.
really
Somebody
is
else put
something
me
else.
on though. I be talking about Clarissa antics, but the truth of the matter is, but the stuff she do, it keep her polarizing though. You know what I'm saying? The fact that people don't like her so much, it only make her more famous. So I can't say that she wrong by the shit she doing. Cause I ain't gonna lie, her antics keep her name circulating.
And she the only woman antics that we care about because we don't give a fuck what nobody else do.
Right. So yeah, I get it. I get it, bro. But like I
We don't
say,
give a damn
a
what
lot of us,
nobody
bro,
else do.
but we defend everything Clarissa do as a community. Though. Think about it, but we don't never hold her accountable, bro.
Bro, everybody hold Clarissa accountable, Judah.
Yeah.
Do you realize? Do you realize? Do you realize more people? It's like fluid. It's like a fluid thing. His supporters
Yeah.
are there, but they not as boisterous as
They
the
not
haters.
vocal. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
what I'm saying. But that's how it is with Clarissa. When you most of her stuff about Clarissa, bro, it's not positive. What's the last positive thing you heard about Clarissa?
yeah. They don't like her. They
Nothing.
definitely don't like her, but they be saying stuff about Clarissa that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
She's like LeBron James. She got a lot of love, but she get the same amount of hate, and that's why she's so popular.
Yeah.
Because whether they love you or hate you, if they paying attention, that's the thing, right? So she like LeBron and Floyd. They just LeBron, Floyd, Muhammad Ali. Nigga, people think Muhammad Ali always been loved. Nigga, majority of Muhammad Ali career and life, he was not loved when he was doing that shit. When he was going through that, he was not loved. People hated that dude when
Right.
he was going through that. We view him differently now in hindsight after the fact. But when he was going through that shit, when it was nigga Ali wasn't getting love like that at a certain point after the war shit and all that. You know what I mean? But now that dude, like when he was in there, he was polarizing. You either loved him or you hated him and really want to know him. So that's how Florida is. That's how she Clarissa is, but she just like how LeBron is. MJ, you very rarely hear people say a bad thing about him. If somebody talking bad about MJ, 9 times out of 10, it's in defense of LeBron. You get what I'm saying? But you don't hear
Yeah,
MJ don't got a bad connotation on his name like LeBron do. You know what I mean? Don't no other women boxer got a bad connotation on their name except Claressa. And it's because she the biggest. It's because she the biggest. You know what I mean? She the one that moved the needle. She the one that moved the needle. You know what I mean?
So tell me this honestly though. Like, let's talk about this though. At what point did we get to the point where we stopped expecting the champions like Claressa to be role models though? Like, when that stopped? Did it stop with Floyd Mayweather? Because before that, there was a standard that these fighters had to keep before their image got tarnished. When you the best in boxing, but usually that came with a responsibility to carry yourself a certain type of way, or you was gonna get judged like Tyson.
Originally, I think she tried to do that. I think she wanted to do that. I think that in her world, I think she wanted to do. I don't think she wanted to be the villain, but we made her the villain. What they say, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. She has lived long enough. She has lived long enough now to become the villain, and that's where she at with it.
That's crazy.
That's where she at with it, man. I saw the switch too. I saw the switch though. Like the switch. Because after a while, people, it's kind of like me with OKC, right? I'm just tired of them folks winning. I'm tired of them being at the top. I'm tired of them being so perfect, right? I get it, goddamn. We want somebody to be her, right? That's the thing. We want somebody to be her. Not me, but you know what I'm saying. We want somebody.
Yeah, my thing is, I think she done got to the point, bro, where people they like to go in and about her looks and all that stuff, and ain't got nothing to do about it. And that's really what gets to her. She a female, so that's gonna get to a woman if everybody calling her ugly.
I already know.
I don't think she ugly. I don't think she ugly at all. To be honest with you, I don't understand where that came from because I don't think she ugly.
Right. I don't think she ugly. She looked rough. She looked rougher in the beginning, right? But as she grew,
she had a
looked better. And that happened for a lot of women. So I don't know what people tripping about.
Exactly. She had a little glow up. What they call it, the glow up.
Right. She had a glow up. Yeah.
I don't understand that one, bro.
Since the very beginning, since ponytails and messed up teeth. I have been watching her since then. Same shit for a minute. But yeah, I like especially looks wise. Yeah, she most definitely didn't grow up from back then to now for sure. That's why we said she ain't ugly. You could dislike her, right? Ugly wouldn't be the word that I call her though. Yeah. She intimidated. She intimidated a lot of people. That's what I see. Like, she intimidates. She know what she firm. You know what I mean? She intimidating, bro. She ain't lady like, well, she a boxer, bro. You know what I mean? And she is lady like, but she a boxer. When you talk to her about fighting in her sport, she go get a, she go turn into. She talk like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying, bro. Man, Claressa be doing a little too much. I like her though. Don't get me wrong, bro. But what I'm saying is, it's gonna always be a demographic, but that's gonna hate her because she give them something to hate, bro.
Yeah, that's what anything though, because you gotta think in the beginning she wanted this boisterous. In the beginning, she wanted
right.
Even then, she was getting hate. But in a sense, that's what happened though when you climb ladder. Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody is not gonna like you. You know what I mean? Everybody not gonna like you. And they just come with the torture. Some people go love it. Some people go hate it. But what you don't want people to do, Judah, is not care at all. And they go for more than just what you're talking about right now. I'm gonna say that shit again. Yeah. Some people go love it. Some people go hate it. But what you don't want for people is to not care at all. Either love it or hate it. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want you to either love it or hate it. But I want a reaction though. You know what I mean? But yeah, so bro, I get it. It's just part who she is, bro. It's like she's a boxer, bro. Like it ain't like she a fucking nurse. She chose fighting for a reason. You know what I mean? Damn. Yeah. Shit. She chose to fight for a reason. This is the sport where you're supposed to let your nuts hang, right? Or if you're what, a woman, let your titties out or something like that. Let your titties hang, right? This
nigga said let your titties out.
Let your nuts hang, let your titties hang. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Nah, she's supposed to slap her though. She been talking too much shit.
Baumgarder been talking way too much shit. So when she walked up on her, she supposed to take off on the bitch.
Damn, bro.
You don't respect
Y'all
me.
ruthless.
You don't respect me as a person or a boxer. I don't take you. Take me serious, bitch. This how serious I am. Now what's
Y'all
happening?
ruthless, bro.
Now what's up?
Now fight me. I bet you. Do you want to fight now?
Yeah, since you talking all this motherfucking shit, I like Baumgartner as a boxer, but Baumgartner has a way too high opinion on himself. If you really want to impress me, Baumgartner, go beat up that Spanish actress that whooped your ass. Go fight her again. Because you just conveniently moseyed on past that. Because that bitch, Miranda, came up in here at 39 years old and whooped your ass. I don't care what the card says. I know what I saw. She whooped your ass.
Think Baumgartner lost that?
Huh?
I say you think Baumgartner lost that?
Yeah, I think she lost that fight to the chick from
I think she needs to go back
the
to 3
Netflix
minute
show.
rounds.
The Netflix chick.
They tripping. They tripping with that 3 minute round shit for Baumgartner. They tripping with that.
You know, so you go keep running your mouth. I'm the most skilled. I'm this. I'm that. Claressa ain't shit. I'm the best boxer. She, I don't take her serious as a fighter or a person. Okay, but bitch, now take me serious. You take me serious now?
Yep. Yeah, that's how I feel. Especially when you got beef, bro. When people got beef, bro, you can't put no standard on them. If you out here beefing with talking shit to somebody, you can't.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
You can't put
That's how Claressa. I mean, I don't even like Claressa.
You
I
can't.
think Claressa talk too much shit. I think she
You can't
she
put a
think
taper on how they react to your shit.
Right.
How they react to your shit.
I don't like none of that Triple G shit, that Keith Thurman shit, that Rolly shit. All three of them motherfuckers will knock your head off. So stop talking that dumb
my
shit.
thing is, one of my problems is why do we only have that type of energy for each other though? I'm looking at all right, look at the Charlo
What's the
situation,
beauty?
right?
What's
Charlo
the
got
beauty of
slapped.
Claressa though, Judah? She got the same income.
Everybody get it. Yeah, everybody can get it, yeah.
Yeah, Charlo was the one that went out like a hoe, let the nigga slap him in the face, but Charlo was drinking, touching that man's beard. He had no right doing that. Charlo was out of pocket.
What I don't like about us is that Charlo took that slap from him, but do you think Charlo would have took that slap from somebody that looked like him? He wouldn't have took
Probably. In that state he was in, probably. Because he was drunk as fuck.
I don't know, bro. It seemed like we got a lot of folks
He knew like he knew Caleb Plant. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody he knew like he knew Caleb, I think he would have took it.
Charlo, to see what happened was, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Charlo thought he could pump that man, and he couldn't.
Right.
That man wasn't going for it.
I don't know, bro. I feel where y'all coming from, but I'm just starting to see a pattern, bro. All right, even look at 50 Cent, right? Everybody knows 50 Cent the most petty man on the internet. He destroys careers. We know that about him. But it seemed like he only destroyed the career of people that look like him. He don't have smoke with nobody else.
But see, here's the thing. But see, yeah, you're right about that, because nobody really fucks with him. He just goes out and fucks with people. So you're right on 50 Cent. Yeah, you're right on him. He just go out and fuck with people. He don't give a fuck with it. He feel like fucking with you, he gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, but thing is, he target. Because think about it, most people can't survive a beef with 50 Cent. Most people ain't got
most people can't. Most people
but he
can't.
only go after his own. You see, that's what I'm saying. But you mean to tell me?
But here's the thing, though. But here's the reverse to that.
No non-black person ever got under his skin.
But here's the reverse to that, right? Most white people or other colored people that we think are relevant, that we as black people think are relevant, he couldn't survive a beef with them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So he picking his battles. He know what to do.
That's kind of predatory, though, bro. To be honest with
you.
Yeah, it is.
It's very predatory. Yeah, it is. It's very predatory.
The way my mind works, though, and I guess that's why I'm not a billionaire or a millionaire
Right.
50, because I wouldn't do that to my people. But again, that's probably why I'm not rich and famous.
Hey, I get what you're saying too. He wouldn't come at Taylor Swift like that.
Right.
Leave her alone.
But
He
now,
wouldn't come and
why
try
would he
to
have?
kill you like
Why
that.
would he wouldn't have a reason to go with Taylor Swift either?
He wouldn't. But what I'm saying is the white people that we in the black community think are
White
relevant,
people
which is
that
a
be
very
in his
few.
circle, like 6ix9ine, he'll go off on 6ix9ine.
But he's not white. He's not white. I'm talking about the white folks that we acknowledge as being relevant.
People in his
Are
circle,
so
though,
big.
I
The
think-
ones
I
that
don't
we
think he'll-
acknowledge are so big
You know what I'm
that 50 Cent couldn't survive a beef with them.
Nah, I don't think he'll be beefing with Taylor Swift either. That'd be a crazy.
No, he couldn't survive.
They might be
They'll
beefing
fuck
about
over
like some movie rights or some shit like that.
Yeah, they'll fuck over him if he say anything about that white girl. You know that. They'll fuck over 50 Cent.
Right.
Leave that bitch
But
alone.
look at the moves 50 making. They say 50 Cent y'all heard he about to make a movie or like a documentary about King Von or like a biopic, but he gonna use King Von's son to play the young King Von. But I'm saying the moves he making, he not gonna mess with them white folks because he's trying to do too much in the industry right now.
Because he know niggas will watch that shit. Niggas will go crazy over that shit. And be doing all kind of lives and fucking videos and having all kind of fucking conversations about that shit. Should be all over the internet if he did that. Niggas will watch that shit. And I don't even understand what the fascination with this King Von nigga is, because if everything they say about the nigga is true, right?
Oh, y'all niggas acting like y'all with
If
that
everything
shit.
they say about King Von is true, then the nigga got what he had coming.
Had to sell my pistol. Hey, go back, though, nigga. You love for a little bit of clout at the shame on nigga. Hey, go come my car, try to pay a little pump like we ain't too dangerous, niggas. Bro, got try. He looked out, he locked up when he sold the verdict. Right with Goofy Stain. Take me
He
for
got what he had coming. Shit. You know, y'all niggas, all y'all niggas from the same hood I'm from. Nigga, you can't be running around here toting guns and pulling guns on niggas and think ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. Niggas ain't going for that.
King Von you rapping. That's King Von you rapping.
His name Big Chin, he don't know when he got 4-5 drunk. Every time I see him, my mom go
This
get
nigga
two in my lung. Every time he say, I got motherfucker, how you feel for real? My best
I
friend.
didn't say
he
that.
was in
Hey, T, that shit couldn't
for
save
real.
his ass, T.
Niggas
T,
down.
that shit couldn't save his ass.
Everything
could
I
it?
say, I mean it. 6ix9ine, he say he think it. They know
That
King
shit couldn't
Von
save his ass, could it?
super
No, that
cold,
shit couldn't
born
save
a
his black
nigga.
ass, could it?
Well, look, that's what I'm about to tell you. For King Von, you asked why
That man
people
influence is
like
crazy,
him.
Shell. That's the point I was getting across.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
nigga,
like him. No,
he can't
crazy.
at first, I thought King Von was just a crash out, and I was like, "Why y'all like this dude?" But when I really paid attention to him, I listened to his music, I listened to his story, and he was polarizing, but he had talent. But like, he was a good storyteller. He paint pictures when he raps, so I see why people like him. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I'm just saying, if I don't know, because you know I'm older than y'all, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
All I know is the shit I heard about him. If everything they say about the nigga is true, then he got what he had coming. Because you can't be running around here fucking with people like that and think ain't nobody gonna fuck with you back.
Jimmy Choo,
Can't do that.
Too. Redder, baby, blue, she get the smiling.
He
She
was
ain't
hard,
used
though.
to this. She ain't used to shit. I'm just laughing. Could have been a pimp the way I move my lip. I be speeding. Could have been a driver way I push the whip. You a hoe.
Where you come from, homie? How many bullies survived where you come from?
Because it's the major league.
They don't normally survive.
Yeah, bullies don't live long.
They don't.
Not where I come from. Bullies don't live long.
They don't. At a certain point, right? You gotta get out. You gotta get out the streets, and you gotta put me in the streets. Von was still really in the fucking streets himself. He wasn't.
Yeah, but that's what you know, and that's what happens to niggas in the streets.
At
You
that
do
point,
stupid shit.
At that point, he should have been a general, but he was still like a foot soldier. His mentality.
What the white people say all the time, niggas?
Chicago.
If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right?
Right, and see, that's my criticism for Chicago, because I was talking to some Chicago dudes, and I was telling them about because you know they say they ran an era of rap, and I say y'all ran the drill era rap, but I say the mistake y'all dudes made is nobody turned into a boss. I say everybody from Chicago ended up being a crash out. Nobody was a boss, not even Dirk.
Dirk did, and then he just went to jail. But yeah.
This nigga,
you don't think he was the dumbest nigga alive?
See, Keith left Chicago. He kind of.
But you don't think it's a crash out to order a hit and then use your name to get the vehicles y'all used to do the hit?
Yeah, now
The Bills are
them
producing
boys
things.
like the reason they was able to do that though is because we knew that was authentic though. We knew that was like, you know what I'm saying. The authenticity of them is what really pushed them through the roof. Because, like you said, everybody know they was crash outs, and they not lying. They wasn't lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
well,
then you know in
how that work
Chicago,
out? How that work
and
out
then in
for him, T?
Chicago they
Hey,
don't
T,
be
how that shit work out for him?
for him not so good. You know, for him not so good, right? But they got they got wealth. You know, they got wealth.
Hey, all I
Yeah.
know is I don't care how much money you got. Where he at, all you can spend is $140 a month.
I ain't talking about him. And
And the rest of the niggas, all y'all niggas better have a hot 140 on your books every month.
You don't need no books over there. It's over with. But yeah, I mean, we all gonna be there someday, though, right? Y'all know, y'all ever somebody ever asked y'all, would you rather live to be 100, or would you rather live to be 50 and be able to do everything you want for them 50 years?
That's a hell of a question.
Yeah, we didn't went somewhere else.
Yeah, because I'm 60 and I'm still doing whatever the hell I want. And I've been in the penitentiary, and I know what's up in there, so I don't want to do nothing that's gonna send me back to that motherfucker. I ain't jaywalking, nigga. I pay all tickets. I don't want no contact with the police.
My answer to you is to live to 100, bro. And the reason is because I'm a philosophical ass dude, and I always thought about what's the meaning of life, right? And you know what I learned the meaning of life is? To me personally, the game of life is to live as long as you can. To me, that's winning. That's the game of life.
You know what my smart ass said? You know what my smart ass said?
What?
Let me live like I'm living now until I'm 50, and then give me the 50 on the back end to do what I want to do. I'm gonna get my 100.
Yeah, I don't think the game of life, bro. I'm telling you, especially if you're in the streets. Let me tell you something specifically if you're in the streets. Because we had this argument. We was talking about the crash outs and the dudes that be, crashing out. And one of my homies was like, look, bro, they don't care about life like the average civilian do, right? But I was like,
that's why I
they
be
should care about it more. I was like, they should care about it more, though. So, because why would you play a dangerous game that's life and death? To me, playing a game of life and death, the winner is the one that lives. You won when you're the last one left.
But did you live? Though?
I feel you. I feel what you're getting at. Well, I guess my mind works different. My mind works different because
I ain't saying I ain't promoting crash out behavior, though. I'm just, we just having a question, bro. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because see, I can't really put myself in that category because I've been to combat. I've been around the world a couple times. I did a whole lot of shit. So I've been in jail. So I did a lot of shit. So I've experienced damn near everything. So yeah, I'm not the right person to ask that question because I did a lot of shit. If you never left your neighborhood and like you only been on a plane 1 or 2 times, and yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think, like I say, bro, I feel like the game of life, the winner is the one that lives. You feel me? But I can see why people say, I just want to get to 50 years and do whatever I want. But to me,
right.
I be looking at in the industry, them be the ones that sell their soul because they don't have a moral. It's like, let me live great. I don't care about the consequences. To me, that's
yeah. They don't have to get up. They don't have to get up and go. They don't want to go get it. They want all the flash and dash, but they don't want to work for it.
I got another question too along the same lines, right? So would you sell your soul if you knew your family would be taken care of for the rest of their lives? Your whole family. Would you sell your soul if your whole family would be taken care of for the rest of their life?
No. I would.
You wouldn't?
Hell no.
Nah, see, I'm real spiritual, but the reason I wouldn't do it, I wouldn't sell my soul because I feel like they come with something. Think about it. Ain't no way if this spiritual as I think it is, I'm gonna sell my soul, and even after I'm dead and gone, my family not gonna have blood on their hands either. If they benefit off the dirt I done did. That's gonna come. They're gonna have to answer. Especially they know what I did.
I got that. I got that from y'all remember Aaron Hernandez? Y'all remember he was in the game? He was finna go to jail. Hold on. Hear me out first. remember, he was in the gang and shit. He killed them people. He was finna go to jail and shit. And then he had like a clause on his NFL contract, like a life insurance clause. He was like getting ready to expire. If he died before a certain day, then his family would be, taken care of.
Yeah, he died before that date?
Yeah, he died before. He killed himself before the he committed suicide.
He took himself out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I hear what you said. But his life was over anyway. See, he had no life. His life was over.
That's what I'm getting at. But that's what the root of where that came from.
Yeah. His life was over anyway. So he really, what choices did he have? He had two choices, bad and worse. He didn't have no choice. But
wouldn't you assume that all the money he had made up until that point would have been enough money for the family to make smart investments with it?
Yeah, probably though. But he knew if he died, they had to pay the family for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but not really, because you got to remember he was only on his 4th or 5th year of the league, so he's probably just coming off that rookie contract. That was his first big money.
It's in the contracts, in his contract with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Before a certain day, he was gonna be null and void. His contract. Right. So while he was still under contract,
I was answering this question. I was saying that contract he signed before he went to jail, that was his first big money. He had been playing on his rookie deal up until then, so he hadn't really made that much money. Yeah,
that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So if he served the sentence, right, nobody gets paid.
Right.
But if he
so that's why he took himself out.
Death judge, then they get the
so
money.
The daughter got the money and the mama got the administer. Yeah, I got you. So everybody got paid. I got you. But no, see, the thing is, if in our situation, the way we living right now, would I sell my soul? No, because I got to live with me. I got to be able to look at me every day in the mirror, and I can't do that if I do some shit that I can do some shit.
Do you think you would have been thinking like that at 21, 19, 18? Because that's when this shit happening for the, for them.
I always was taught. See, that I was taught this from the crib, right? I was always taught you got to be able to deal with the motherfucker in the mirror every day. Don't do nothing that's gonna make you not respect yourself. If I can't look at me, if I can't live with me, how can I live with you? If I can't live with myself, I can't compromise myself for nobody. I can't compromise my morals or my standards for nobody, because I have to deal with that.
I guess it'll come off, what your belief is. Like me personally, but I'm real spiritual, right? I ain't saying nobody else gotta be, but I do believe in eternity after this. See, some people believe that when you die, it's over with, nothing happens. But I do believe in an eternity after this, and I always weigh my options. It's like, well, I don't want to spend an eternity suffering for what I enjoyed for a blink of an eye while I was alive.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
So that's my belief.
That's a good way to look at it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to look at it.
And I always said too, when I was younger, bro, I wanted to be rich and famous. I think most of us had dreams of being rich and famous. Now I just want to be rich, y'all. I don't want to be famous no more.
No, you don't want to be famous. Famous come with some shit. Yeah, famous come with a whole lot of shit.
I just want to be rich.
I know who I don't want to be today, though. You know who I don't want to be today? I don't want to be Cade Cunningham today. I don't want to be him.
Yeah.
He ain't feeling too good this morning. He looking back at that day like, damn, I fucked up, man. 13 points? I fucked up.
See, I had to rethink what we talked about. But I had the Spurs as my favorite. Man, I think Donovan Mitchell and them can give anybody all they can handle, bro. Hey, Donovan Mitchell a dog.
The Cavs offensively, they nasty offensively for sure.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I had the Celtics or the Cavs going to the Eastern Conference Finals to start the year.
Who you got in this series, T? Be honest. Who you got? The Eastern Conference Finals. Who you got?
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Cavaliers because I already said at the beginning of the year it was gonna be them or the Celtics. So I'm gonna stick to what I said from the beginning.
I think the Knicks gonna pull it off, man. I think New York gonna pull this shit off, man.
Perfect year. If the Knicks don't win, if the Knicks don't do it this year, they ain't gonna never do it. As far as getting there.
Yeah.
Hey, they still got that dude that played with Zion Williamson in college. I forget his name now. The one his godfather is one of them white dudes, Steve Nash or somebody.
Are you talking about OG?
Huh?
OG Anunoby?
No, Barry. Remember that dude Barry? He played with Zion in college. He went to the Knicks. He still play for the Knicks.
Barry? No, he gone. He's somewhere else.
No, I mean Barry. You know what I'm talking about? JT Barry.
RJ Barry.
AJ Barry.
RJ Barry. Yeah.
RJ Barry. Yeah. He with Toronto. He played with Toronto.
Oh, okay. Cause I ain't hear his name. I ain't hear that dude's name in years.
Yeah, RJ Barry played with Toronto. He played with the Raptors.
He busting ass actually. They made the playoffs.
Oh,
They took the Cavaliers 7. Fine. Was it the Cavs? No, I want the Cavs. They took 7. Who did they took 7? Who the Raptors take 7? Was it the Cavs? It was the Cavs. Yeah, they took the Cavs.
Cavs beat the Raptors. Yeah, Cavs beat them.
Yeah.
Hey, but look,
I'm gonna tell you what, bro.
I don't think anybody gonna beat this tall motherfucker, man. This tall motherfucker look like he on a mission. Yeah. This tall motherfucker look like he on a mission. He throwing elbows.
I want the Spurs to beat. I want the Spurs to beat OKC, but they still got to do it. But I'm pulling for them for sure.
Yeah,
I'm pulling for them for sure.
and I know a lot of people don't like that dude shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that, dog.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and take the Spurs now. I'm gonna put this on there. Fuck it.
Hey man, these niggas on TV.
Straight out of OKC hate. Literally,
these niggas on TV do too much, man. Now they doing too much. Talking about why Anthony Edwards give up on his team and congratulate the Spurs with 8 minutes in the game. Because the fucking game was over, nigga. And I'm not coming back in.
Right.
The fuck? The game is over, nigga. We down by 30. We ain't coming back.
Yo, that series starts tonight, though. San Antonio.
Yeah, it starts tonight.
740. I'm gonna be live for it. 740 for sure.
Hey, first game is in Oklahoma, ain't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, now don't let the Spurs go in there and beat their ass. Don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just mad about my boy, but nobody signed my boy. Nobody wanted Lonzo Ball, but nobody.
That knee, man. Niggas don't want to put no money behind that knee, man. That knee is fucked up.
His knee's gone.
Damn, man.
His knees are done, son.
He could do the Sean Livingston, though. He can play on a 1-year deal. He can do the Sean Livingston. Play on the vet minimum.
And it ain't that he can't go out there, be on the team, and play ball. It's the fact that he can't do it effectively like he needs to.
Yeah, he can't get no big money no more. No more big money for you.
Now he can't be nothing more than a facilitator at this point. Like that's all he can do. Like he really
damn.
He could be the Sean Livingston. He could be Sean Livingston. That's what he could be.
I don't know, bro. I'm biased because that's my dog, bro. I just feel like he brought a lot to the game that I think he can adapt to a new role, even though he diminished physically, he can still be effective.
Hey, well, look at Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston, how many championships he won, T?
Yeah.
2.
You right.
2 or 3, right? I think he won 3. He was with them for 3 championships.
I think Lonzo can be a valuable piece on the team, but even if he's coming off the bench, I think he's valuable.
I think he'd be valuable in the locker room for sure. He can show niggas what to do and what not to do, because he know both.
So y'all don't think he's good enough to be a point guard off the bench?
Nah. He could be like Sean Livingston.
He could be a third point guard.
He could come in for spot duty, come in and give somebody a breather, play like 4, 5, 6 minutes and go sit down. He could average like maybe 13, 14 minutes a game, something like that.
We don't want Lonzo Ball to do that, man. We don't want Lonzo Ball to be out here.
Why don't he start coaching? He should go into coaching, man.
That'd hurt me worse. Like watching him play actually hurt me anyway, because I'm like, bro, I know this man way better than this. But he ain't got no knees, bro. His knees done. They know that they just gave him they let him play long enough to get the to hit that marker, that 7-year marker you need to hit and shit, right? So he can be right. Get him right.
So he can vest it so he can get his pension. Yeah,
so marker, something like that.
Yeah,
they get them
vested so he can get his pension, so he can get on.
Yeah, they get their check. Yeah, so
man, I think
he made it that far.
I like
we got to that. LaMelo got to hold it down for him now. LaMelo got to hold it down for the balls, man.
What happened to the jailbird, D'Angelo?
He a rapper.
Is he good?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The man drop one song a year, but that motherfucker like go to the top of the charts every time.
Okay. All right,
He dropped
shit.
one song in. But they just go to the top every
D'Angelo.
time. He be getting like number
D'Angelo
like
was
17, number 17 and shit like that, number 12, shit like that. That shit, but that's good though, you know what I'm saying?
Leangelo was just cursed with bad, like his how not his genetics, but his makeup. He too
He should have
short
played football.
to play a tall position, and he too muscular to play guard and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He should have played
That
football.
was his problem.
You should have been a safety or a linebacker.
A safety, yeah, a safety
Yeah.
or something like that. That's what he should have been.
I ain't know LeVar Ballhead went pro. You know, they daddy
Yeah, he
was
played
a
with
NFL
the he played with the Eagles. He played with the Eagles in Carolina.
Had a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
He didn't play long enough to get no pension, but he played long enough.
He had a cup of coffee.
Right.
Got some checks.
Yeah.
You know, if you get hurt and shit, you get hurt. I had a couple partners that made to the NFL like training camps and shit. You know, they tell you to fake to allegedly, right? But they tell you, no, oh, okay, bro, you go get cut. You know, you go ahead and get hurt, so you can get this much amount of money when you leave. So they hurt, you know, they get training camp, boom, they get hurt and they get cut. You know what I'm saying? But they get the. That didn't really happen.
I got more respect. Yeah, I got more respect for him than everybody. Well, y'all understand his story, but that dude said that when he got to college, right, he purposely found the tallest, most athletic woman he knew because he knew he wanted 3 sons to go pro. So that bro, he planned everything out from the moment he chose his woman.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at him.
That's crazy, bro.
Cause he learned the same lesson that most people learn. Like my homie, I had a couple of homies that made it to the league, and they say, "Shit, I didn't realize how good them niggas was till I got there. Them niggas was good."
Right.
I thought I was good.
I learned something about height though. If you want to make sure you have tall kids, get a tall woman. If she tall, them kids gonna be tall.
Yeah.
Is that always the case?
From what I've seen,
betters your chances, but you know, a lot of times the moment, you know,
sometimes that shit skips a generation.
Because I see more often, this is why I'm saying, because more often I see people that may have a tall daddy and they end up short if the mama short than the reverse. Usually a tall woman can have tall kids even if the man she slept with was short. It's like the mom to me, but I'm starting to see a pattern where women have a big emphasis on height for the kids.
Yeah. My dad is 6'4". My mama 5'5". I'm 6'3".
See, but you tall though. You taller. T, you taller than the average motherfucker. You know that, right?
No, I'm saying, see, T is taller than the average dude, but see, if T mama was like 5'11", shit, T would have been 6'6", 6'7".
6'7" probably.
Yeah.
What was your best sport, T? Honestly,
my best sport, me personally, I thought was basketball, but I had most of my looks at football, so I guess I guess football, but I love basketball more.
Which one did you love the most?
Basketball.
You should have played basketball.
For the record, did you know 6'3"? You know, scientifically it's proven that 6'3" is the perfect height across all sports. That's the perfect height as an indicator that you'll be successful in all sports.
Yeah, you at least got to be 6'3" to get in the dough.
Because you're tall enough, but at 6'3", you still coordinated. You're not uncoordinated.
Yeah,
right.
Still short. Like, you still small. Even being at 6'3" in the sports world, you really the smallest you want to be. That's the smallest you want to be in the sports world. It's about 6'3".
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the smallest you want to be.
You should have went in the boxing.
I was I actually like when my pops was in the house, right? I was doing jiu-jitsu and taekwondo and boxing and shit when he was here, because that's what he did. Right. But once he moved out the house, then that's when I myself started going to try for football and basketball. And I just made them jump. I come home like, Mom, I made the team. And that's how that shit happened. But I was doing mixed martial arts before. When my
I was boxing. I started boxing when I was 7. My grandfather got me into boxing. I boxed from when I was 7 until I was 14. I had a fight when I was 14 with this Mexican cat, man. That nigga whooped my ass. I think I might. Well, I didn't went around. He beat the shit out of me.
Appreciate that.
I went
Appreciate
to the
that, John. I be telling you, every time I tell people I play, you used to run all the time. I'm like, no, bro. Fuck you talking about? I had a real arm, my nigga. I had a real arm. I was
I went to the gym. I got my shit out that locker. I ran to the football field. I never turned around.
Hey, if
Fuck
I could
this
do it
shit.
all over again, bro, I would go into boxing when I was young. I'm gonna tell you why I had this argument, bro. And people like, man, you want to take all them hits, you might get CTE. I say, yeah, but I'm trying to tell you, bro, I can be a boxer, right? Even if I never become the greatest of all time, even if I'm never somebody that people consider great or good, I can make enough money in boxing by the time I between 25 and 30, I will make money that changed my life, bro, being a boxer by that time.
You could. It's possible. All you got to do is you got to make the top 10. You got to be a top 10 guy, a consistent top 10 guy.
Yeah.
Look at Terrell Goucher. Terrell Goucher is the perfect example. Look at that nigga.
Yeah, I would have just talked myself into it.
How many title shots are they gonna give this nigga, T? How many title shots did Terrell Goucher go get?
Well,
Hey,
this thing,
it's an American
gonna be
Olympic,
controversial.
but yeah, but now you're right though.
Right, this gonna be
If I
controversial.
could start over, I probably would have did it too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why. This gonna be controversial, but I do think it's easier to make it to the top of boxing or among the top of boxing than it is to go pro in the NBA or NFL.
I think if my pops, if he would have stayed in the house, I would have probably.
You would have kept fighting.
I would have probably been
fighting.
God, I'd probably been fighting, yeah. Because that's all he did. That was his thing. Nigga, he'll go to work. Nigga, he'll come back and we'll go to the fucking gym. We'll go to the goddamn taekwondo gym. Then they had jujitsu classes in there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He took me to the boxing gym across the fucking nigga. It was at a mall, nigga. This when we had real malls in Memphis. Then all that shit get shut down. People get shooting and shit, nigga. On everything, we had a boxing gym in there and taekwondo. When I was young, I used to go to both.
See, he's right though. You're right. It's easier to make it to the top of boxing because there ain't that many boxers. Everybody play football. Everybody play basketball.
I think it's extremely hard.
More people play even baseball.
I just learned how hard it was to actually go pro in football, bro. Like it's more than just
because there's so many people. It's so many athletes. Yeah. It's so many people. It's not that many really good boxers. There's a few, but it's not that many. It's not like it was in the 70s where everybody was boxing.
The real thing is really finding out what you want to do early enough to
then pursue it and pursue that shit. Yeah.
I didn't understand that either because we still don't know what the hell. Like I was playing two sports, so I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do.
Our time was different. See, back in our day, it wasn't really no specialized. You played what sport, what season was in. That's the sport you played.
Yeah.
Basketball season, you played basketball. Baseball season, you played baseball, or you ran track. Football season, you played football. That's what we did.
Yeah, I wish I was born fast though. Now that's the only equalizer. But if you was born with natural speed, or you had a chance, if you had a chance in football, they'll find somewhere for you.
Yeah.
And now you got to look nowadays. There's so many avenues to football. You got all these camps. You can go to camps. You can go to the fucking IMG Academy. You can do all that bullshit. We couldn't do none of that shit back in the day. Nigga, you had to be balling out at your high school, and somebody had to come look at your punk ass. That's the only way you're gonna get seen.
Yeah. See, I got lucky though. I got lucky, and I still didn't. It still was hard. I just see me. I wasn't finna go through that JUCO route, right? At the time, I was like, no, I'm not.
Did you have grades, nigga?
No, I did not. I did not have.
You didn't have grades. That's what fucked you up. You had no fucking grades.
I did not, and then I had to go JUCO route, and JUCO route, but it's just like living in the hood again. So shit, I left. I was like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm not finna, right? But I should have stayed. I should have, went.
No, you should have got them grades, nigga. You just said, fuck it. You had your grades was just good enough to be on the team. Am I right?
That was barely good enough to be on the team, but yeah. I was one of them dudes that got pushed through by the system. I got pushed through. I really got pushed through, bro. Like, I didn't give an effort. I was smart. I just didn't give an effort, bro. That shit was like a party to me, bro. Every day in high school for me, bro, it was like a party on it. I did not come to school
when did they start recognizing that you was pretty good?
Actually, nigga, the first day, but I still didn't play. You know what I'm saying? I was on the kick return team, but nigga, the first day of practice, nigga, we just started doing the drills. And nigga, I'll put a move. I was a wide out. right? Nigga, I was small then, right? So people were just trying to muscle me, nigga, but I was so shifted. I was like Ocho, nigga. I was like, boom. So that's how I made the team as a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So they knew from the beginning I was playing freshman ball, busting their ass up, nigga, wide out, nigga, busting their ass up at freshman ball, and then
And that's when shit in the classroom started to get a little bit easier, didn't it?
Then the safety got hurt right freshman year, nigga, and boom, I go. I said, I do it. I just run out there, you know. So he get hurt, boom, I got it, boom, I snap my hip on. Now I'm playing safety too. I was on the team since then. They knew. Make sure I was on the varsity to roll the bench again, kick return, all right, kick return, special teams. And then my 11th grade year, nigga, let me play quarterback. But I was playing so many different positions from freshman, sophomore, got to the 11th grade. He was like, I'm gonna give you the ball. I'm thinking he talking about wide receiver, right? He gonna draw some plays up for me, make me the star wide. I'm like, I bet. He was like,
did you start?
I'm gonna let you play quarterback. Because what I would do was during practice, after we get done, I just run over there with the QBs, nigga, and just start picking up shit, doing the drills with them. I played quarterback in middle school, letting them know that I could do this shit too. So they knew I could.
Did you start at quarterback?
Yeah, I did my 11th grade year. Yeah.
That's where you fucked. That's where they fucked up.
I just told you, right? I rode the bench for freshman year,
freshman, sophomore,
as far as varsity. Yeah. I started 1 year at QB 11th grade year, right, nigga. I busted that 11th grade summer, nigga. I fractured my ankle and I pulled my groin. Couldn't even do shit my senior year. Yeah. So understand, my recruitment was crazy. It was limited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they had 1 year film on it.
And I had up here, and then I had tackles and shit on. I had little small kick returns, little catches here and there throughout them years.
Right. But you was never healthy for that season, right? Your senior season, you wasn't really healthy.
Nah, I ain't even play. I couldn't even play. I missed the whole year. I missed. I missed football season, basketball season, bro.
So they only had 1 year of tape on you. I get it.
So I had to.
You had to go to JUCO. Then you had no tape. They need tape.
Yep. Or the grades, no tape, nothing. But
I bust that tape, nigga. This nigga made me good, but can't see shit.
And I'm like, at the football season, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna do this shit. I ain't got nothing to do here no more. And I left. I never went back. But I did. I started playing. I never went back to that school. I started playing. I went to Southwest Community College basketball this time, right? So I walk on. I made the gray shirt team. That means that you got a red shirt first before you play the team. This is community college. So I'm gonna be at the community college, but I'm not gonna be playing on the active roster. So basically that's how people can get 3 years of community.
You was on like the scout team. You was out there running, running these niggas.
Great that I was on the team, but I wasn't playing. I was on that team that puts you on when your grade's bad. Right. You come to practice, you can work out, but you can't play. Yeah, I was taking the lower classes, right? I wasn't really, so the next year I was gonna play.
And when you wasn't feeling JUCO wasn't for you?
Nah, it really wasn't. And then from there, nigga, I went to Talladega University, right, to play ball. Right. I never even made it to the goddamn game because I had my second baby. And then my baby.
Oh, you had to work.
So I just came back. But I started playing semi-pro in the city, though, after that.
Yeah, you told me about that. I remember you saying you played some semi-pro ball.
Yeah.
That was just really for fun, though. You really wasn't,
That was paying us. I was making decent money, but it was, like I said, it was just to stay in shape. Like I was in shape.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Doing what I look.
I was tripping off. You tripped off this motherfucking English, this Indian dude yesterday, man. This Rye dude.
What happened?
This motherfucker won $3.4 million. He won the PGA Championship.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like 147 in the world. That nigga done won $3.4 million with one putt.
Yeah, I saw that. Now you ain't them golfers like that. Happy Gilmore shit real.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
I think he shot 9 under though. He shot their ass out yesterday. He shot 9 under for the tournament.
Yeah, I had Stevie Scheffler.
Yeah, Stevie. Yeah, Stevie couldn't make it yesterday. This nigga here was hot. He's on fire. That's how that golf shit goes.
That boy rich now. Well, one of them. Just, that's how you
Yeah.
take. That's why them golfers golf, bro. That's
Yeah.
why that shit's so hard to do. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of people retire. They try to do that, trying to get into them tournaments and shit. But that shit
That
hard.
shit is
That
hard
shit's
to do because actually you gotta take it takes discipline to do that shit, man. You gotta be
you know
super
who might
disciplined to
you
do
know
that.
who might end up there one day though.
Who?
J.R. Smith. That shit sounds
I
crazy,
heard
don't
he went to college and played golf on the college team. Yeah, I heard
it?
about that.
He
He went to North
graduated
Carolina A&T. He graduated too. North
and he
Carolina
still
A&T.
so yeah, he might sneak it. That nigga might be there about 6-7 years from now. You see J.R.
I
Smith.
would like to see old J.R. Smith with all them tattoos on the golf
That'd be
course,
crazy. High in the motherfucker.
smoking
That'd
some
be
weed.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, J.R.
That nigga
crazy.
off his ass off.
That nigga was high as a motherfucker in that playoff game, wasn't
Hell yeah, you know he was. I don't think he admitted it yet, but you know he
he? That
was.
nigga was high as a motherfucker.
He can't
LeBron
admit
looked at
that
that
shit.
nigga.
He
He
can't.
wanted to punch that
Even
nigga.
if he was,
LeBron
he
wanted to
can't.
punch that nigga, man. He really did. He wanted to sock that nigga in the face.
Man, yeah, that layup was that was yeah, that's tough.
Nigga, put it back. All you gotta do is just push the ball back in the hoop. This nigga pulls it out like, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's tough. Why you bring that up, man?
It's a JR, nigga. That's what JR famous for. He's just famous for
Why you
fucking up.
bring- JR is a really good basketball player, man.
He is. He was. I loved him in Denver. When he was with the Nuggets, I love J.R. Smith.
Yeah, that was.
But he's famous for fucking up.
Yeah, true that, man. So I guess we done talking about Claressa Shields and
yeah, we done talking about that shit. She slapped a bitch. Okay, so you hoes ain't gonna fight, so it doesn't even matter. You're not gonna fight. Claressa's too big and you're too little. It's never gonna happen.
Right over, yeah.
And it wouldn't be fair anyway. Claressa beat the shit out you. She's too big for you.
They're from the jump. I don't know why people was acting like, that it was really a thing anyway. I ain't expected to get this, honestly. I never thought it was.
But you gotta give the Guo her due. She stood on business. She said, I see this bitch, I'm gonna take off on this hoe. And that's what she did. Bitch, don't be talking no shit now. You talk too much, ho.
Yeah, most definitely that's what happened. And Baumgarder was still talking. But I ain't say her say nothing on social media no more. Yeah. I'm sure looking for. I don't want to put the notifications on.
It ain't nothing. What can she say? What she gonna say?
I didn't want to put notifications on Baumgarder to see what she gonna say. She said nothing. No,
what she gonna say?
I sound like them, don't it? Let me stop being messy, man.
You got slapped, and the bitch was standing like, "What? What you want to do? What? What's up? What's happening? What's the business? What's going down?"
Baumgarder ain't said nothing since 19 hours ago. He said checkmate.
Yeah, it's over.
And that was before you got slapped because you got the same dress on that you got.
Yeah.
That was before you
got slapped because you talked, you've been on that stream shit. You think you popping. You this, you that. I look better than her, all this old shit. Bitch, I'll slap the shit out you. You may look better than me, bitch. You can't fight better than me.
I'm waiting for the Baumgarder. That ain't work though, huh? You slap people that stop talking shit, huh?
Yeah, that works. Hey, didn't it work? It's been working for ever. It worked in the hood forever. You slap the shit out of a motherfucker and be quiet.
She normally, post the morning workout, shit like that.
No, you slap the shit out of a motherfucker real good. A good ass whooping a straighten a motherfucker out. You know that, T.
Now you really can't see the slap right because the bald head dude in the way.
But you heard it,
motherfucker. You gotta look at how Baumgarder. You gotta look at how Baumgarder friend reacted to it. Baumgarder friend was like, "Oh shit!" Like shit. Yeah, she connected. I don't think she, got all the way through. You know what I mean? But she touched her for sure. Just to let her know, man. Like, don't be. You can get touched. Those one you can get touched.
Watch your mouth, bitch. Touched. I don't gotta keep her mouth. She talked too much.
But
I gotta go to the doctor appointment, nigga. I'm gonna call you. I'm hit you back.
yeah, they joke's crazy. Nah, that joke. My bad. I was looking at some AB shit. But yeah, man, I'm forget the fuck up out of here, bro. I appreciate y'all folks sliding through this jump, man. Skin Hardway 17. It's in the past, ain't the future, but it's the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out of love. Make sure y'all subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We coming back for the OKC versus Thunder game tonight because this is the championship. Make sure y'all come back, y'all parlay, y'all partying bullshit with your boy. Peace.